Hey there, and welcome to Utah. Today, I'm going to be chatting about why some people are still making the move here to Utah, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Curley here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living right here in Utah. If that's of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy or sell a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. My team and I would love to connect with you. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, comment down below the word guide, G-U-I-D-E, and we'd love to send that over to you. So you've been thinking about making a move here to Utah, and you're still kind of on the fence. You're thinking about, should I, and right now you're in the research stage, or maybe you're almost past the research stage and you're making the move. So let's talk about some of the reasons that people are making a move to Utah. Recently, I have gotten so many people calling saying, I have to get out of the state that I'm in. All these different things for whatever the reason. I just keep hearing over and over again these different phone calls. Number one, a lot of people are moving here to Utah simply for the job market. The job market here in Utah, whether you're in the northern part of the Salt Lake area, whether you're in more of the southern Utah area, the St. George area, there are a lot of jobs still in and around Utah. Unemployment rate is still very low here, lower than 3%. So a lot of jobs, healthcare, tech, construction, education, lots of people are moving here from jobs. Number two is the family-friendly environment. Utah caters toward a really very nice family-friendly environment. Lots of activities for children, lots of great schools, lots of great activities, the museums, the parks, the recreation. There are a lot of, there's a lot of things that are just like clean. And, the education system, people are moving here for the education system too, the good school districts, all the universities. There are a lot of universities, not only in, the Salt Lake area, in and around Salt Lake, but you also have St. George. You've got universities that, you've got Utah Tech, and you also have Southern Utah University, which is about 45 minutes north of St. George. And then in Salt Lake, you've got University of Utah, you've got Westminster, you've got Weber State a little bit higher. If you keep going up to Logan, then you've got Utah State. If you come down into Utah County, you've got Brigham Young University, you've got Utah Valley University, lots of universities, really strong education in Utah. So you've got people moving here for the jobs. You've got people moving here just for the family aspects, for the educational opportunities. You also have a lot of people that are making a move here to be closer to family. I get this a lot, like, oh, you know what? My brother moved here, my sister moved here, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my brother, my whatever it is, and I'm looking to be closer to family. I've also had a lot of people that are reaching out, not only wanting to be closer to family, but they're looking to retire. And with, being here in Utah, let's talk taxes for a minute. The tax rate here, when we're talking, we'll talk about a couple of different things. When we're talking property taxes, if it is your primary residence, you're paying 0.5%. So, 0.5% of your primary residence. If you are looking at a secondary home or a third or whatnot, you're going to be paying 1% of that assessed value. So for some people, they're like, that's a game changer. I want in. Let's talk about state income tax. This is a big one for many people too. Utah is a flat tax state. So that means that we're not on a gradual scale. So with that flat tax rate, we right now are at 4.55%. It actually recently just decreased. It was at 4.65, it was at 4.75, 4.85. So it keeps decreasing, which many states you don't see that. For some people, they're like, actually, that's a really great thing. So just knowing taxes, people are moving here, people that are looking to retire that are on a fixed income are looking at finances going, oh, you know what? This actually looks like this is, could be a really great thing. Many people like the rich cultural history that is here in Utah. You've got that pioneer ancestry that is here in Utah, and a lot of things that are really preserved with just kind of a rich cultural heritage. You'll see a lot of that in Salt Lake. You'll see that in St. George as well. There's a lot of pioneer homes and different antique looking things that you'll end up seeing around. There's a lot of brick buildings, and just it has a lot of that historical charm that you will see, which draws people in. And a huge reason that people are making a move to Utah is the lifestyle. Yes, the lifestyle. People feel safe here. They feel, they want to be outside. They want to be active. They want to be doing and going and all of that. And southern Utah, you've got, in terms of golf courses, holy moly, the number of golf courses that are in southern Utah is unbelievable. The proximity to the 5 mighty national parks that are in Utah. You've got Canyonlands and Capitol Reef. You've got Arches, Zions. I mean, the 5 mighty national parks are down there. So hiking, biking, all of that, spectacular. In the Salt Lake area, the number of ski resorts that you have in and around Salt Lake, at least 8 ski resorts very close by, whether that's in Park City or Salt Lake City or just a little bit north of Salt Lake City as well. The skiing, the snowboarding, the resorts are phenomenal. The access to hiking, biking, the different reservoirs, the different lakes. Many people that move to Utah too, they love spending time on the lakes and reservoirs. A lot of people have toys here. What do I mean by toys? We're talking snowmobiles, we're talking Sea-Doos, we're talking boats, jet skis, all those different things. A lot of people like to have fun and like to be outdoors and participate in a lot of those different things. People here also, I know so many people that take vacations and they love going, they love being the accessibility to the international airport that's in Salt Lake City. And then there's lots of little like regional airports around too. So in St. George, there's a regional airport there. In Provo, Utah, there is a regional airport there as well. So a lot of people like being active and on the go here in Utah, whether that's outdoors or even indoors too. When it's too cold or it's too hot, Utah has so many indoor recreational facilities that are actually at a very affordable price. So a lot of these indoor rec centers have pools, lazy rivers, splash pads, water slides indoors. They have pickleball courts, tennis courts, running tracks. I mean, really indoor gyms that are really, really spectacular. So I know a lot of people that are moving here, they're like, I'm coming from a state where it's very hot and it's very humid, or it's, it's cold and rainy, but there's not, like, when it's cold and rainy, there's really nothing to do indoors. Here in Utah, you've got the beautiful views, you've got the spectacular indoor facilities, but also really amazing outdoor facilities too, which draws a lot of people in. With all that being said, keep in mind too, Utah's not for everybody. I've had clients that have moved here that have said, I cannot do another Salt Lake City winter. Like I'm done shoveling snow. So I'm moving down to southern Utah and I'm going to move to St. George. But then sometimes people move to St. George and they're like, oh, the summer is so hot. I feel like I'm living in Arizona now. It's too hot for me. So just know the weather here in Utah. Some people love it. Some people, kind of muddle through the winter and look forward to spring, summer, and fall. But just know the winter and the weather can be a factor for some people too. It is also a dry climate. So just know that because Utah's part in a desert, that it is dry. So you're not going to have a lot of humidity. For some people, they're like, that's amazing. For other people's not. The price and affordability of home costs have gone up significantly here in Utah. So some people are priced out of Utah. So just know some of those different things with the weather, with the price, and traffic and congestion has increased here too, just because a lot of people are moving here. But again, Utah for many is a spectacular place to live. If you are thinking about making a move, kind of on the fence still, want to know more information, my team and I hear from people like you all the time and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to chat and see how we can help. And also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, comment down below the word guide, Guide, and we'd love to send that over to you. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and week, and we'll chat with you soon. Take care and have a great one. Bye.